Netflix Stranger Things is full of dramatic personalities, from Will Byers to Nancy, Jonathan and the rest of the squad. The show might seem to be a nostalgic exploration of 80s pop culture at first glance, but it also dives deeper into some incredible characters, each with unique personalities. Each season comes with even more fresh faces with their personalities to explore. So today, in another MBTI series, we are going through the MBTI personality of Stranger Things characters. 11. 11 is keen to explore the world she never got to know when she was young. She certainly doesn't like to be locked away. Unpredictable and prone to risky behavior. 11 doesn't take criticism well. While 11's ego can get the best of her sometimes, she is generally selfless and uses her power to protect others even when it hurts her. Connecting with the people she cares about is of the utmost importance to her. 11's personality is none other than the adventurer, or ISFP. Mike Wheeler. While the rest of his party thinks 11 is weird, Mike was the only one who truly wants to help 11 out. He actively helps and protects her. Mike does the same for all his friends, always generous to help and never leave a friend behind if possible. Mike might be an introvert who acts according to his feeling, but he's also got some strong opinions and is unafraid of standing up for what he believes is right. Therefore, Mike is the advocate, or INFJ. Lucas Sinclair. Lucas is a good leader and he wants to maintain order in their group, which leaves him questioning when 11 first show up. Lucas needs his role to be planned. When Lucas goes off on his own to find Will, he didn't do it in a rush, but after really thinking it through logically. Lucas is very responsible and committed. Once he's processed the clues he needs, he's all in, with or without everyone else, and that leaves Lucas as the executive, or NESTJ. Joyce Byers. As the defender, or NISFJ, Joyce is all about protecting the people she loves. As an introvert, Joyce only has a handful of people in her life, which makes her very protective of her loved ones. Like a defender should be, Joyce takes everything very seriously. For someone quite traditional as Joyce, she is quite open-minded to new ideas. She's sharp and can see things that most can't. But she's also sensitive, making her an ideal parent. Dustin Henderson. Dustin is no doubt the debater in Hawkins AV Club. Dustin's intuitive nature makes him an ENTP. As a classic ENTP himself, he wants to learn all the time, even though he's also the one who thinks it's a great idea to keep a demo dog as a pet, which unfortunately led to the loss of the family cat. Yet, Dustin is still quick-witted and is eager to argue his point of view. Even though this trait can be irritating sometimes, but we've got to give it to Dustin for pulling it off. Will Byers. Like his mother and brother, Will Byers is an introvert. As an INFP, the mediator, Will was able to survive because he is the kind of person who constantly searches for a way to improve his situation. He will always try to find the good in every scenario. Will seems shy to those who don't know him and is often misunderstood. On the contrary, his inner passion for his interests from art to science and RPG is obvious to his friends and family. Having a few close friends who share those interests is everything to Will. Jim Hopper. It is not surprising that Jim Hopper is ISTP, the virtuoso. For him, morning is a time for coffee and contemplation, because ISTP needs time to process information internally. Hopper is the only police officer who is curious to investigate Will's disappearance. Hopper learns and acts along the way. Hopper is constantly figuring things out as he goes. He doesn't really make plans too much. Virtuoso perfectly describes someone like him. Well, these are the characters we are going to cover today. There is an MBTI for nearly every fan to relate to in the show. So who do you line up with? Is it Curious 11 or the underdog Dustin? Do you guys have any suggestion for our next MBTI video? Leave a comment down below and let us know. Thanks for watching and see you next time.